This is the Expect Awesome Podcast, your source for expecting and achieving awesome with a God-powered confidence. And now, motivational speaker and Integrity Doctors President, Mr. Ryan K. Maul.
What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the Expect Awesome Podcast. My name is Ryan K. Maul, and I'm thrilled to be back with you another week here. If you're watching this version, let me just point out, I did miss last week. I was gone. If you wonder where I am, take no look further than just my face. You can see the sun. You might be able to see a little bit of peeling. It's in Florida. You know, it's kind of vacation time, and you can't really go anywhere right now. So we just did a staycation. We did a Florida vacation. Just kind of went around different places in Florida and got some sun. So a lot of fun. Good to be back, though. It allowed me to get my thoughts together, get me back to thinking what in the world I should be talking with you guys about. And that's what we're going to do today is I'm going to continue on with our conversation, continue with what we were talking about before. And last time, you might remember on the last episode, I talked about the single biggest mistake any leader can make. And I think that it hit a lot. It's funny how many messages I got of thank yous, basically, for pointing that one out. And I thought, rather than, I don't want to end the series on a bad note, I want to kind of end it on a good note. So I want to talk today about the single biggest awesome thing you can do in order to be a leader. Now, this is one. If you can learn this, if you can do exactly what I'm going to tell you to do right here, no matter what position you have, no matter where you're at, even if you feel like you are too low on the totem pole, if you feel like you're nowhere near any kind of promotion, any type of raise in what you're doing, I'm telling you, if you can grab a hold of this concept that I'm going to talk about today, no matter what level you're at, whether you own the business or you just work at the business, it doesn't matter. This is going to be the game changer. This is going to be what does it. And this is how you need to understand it here, because this is where a lot of people get confused. Because what bosses tend to do, what leaders tend to do in businesses is they tend to ask for opinions. And that's a problem, because if I'm being honest, that's not really what they're asking. When they ask you, like, are you good with that? Do you want to do that? They're not looking for you to respond with, no, I don't really want to do that. That's not the response they want. What they're looking for is a yes. Now, I get the fact that in this society, it's kind of a downer and not exactly the most positive to say to be a yes man. You don't want to just be a yes man, but I'm telling you, in business, if you want to thrive, if you want to succeed, if you want to go on, you need to learn the value in a yes. And the value in a yes comes from when you realize is that people in positions to promote you, people in positions to keep you, to pay you more, to do more, they are not valuing your opinion. What they value, and this is where you need to get it, this is where you need to hear it, what they value is your work ethic. That's the single most awesome thing you need to understand, is where your value is your work ethic. That's where it is. It's not in your opinion. Now, let me kind of give you an easy example of this. If I tell you as a leader, if I say, hey, tonight, before we go home, we gotta scrub this place clean. We gotta make this cleaner than it's ever been. We gotta even wash the floors. We gotta do this. If your response is, oh man, come on. Okay. All right, let's do it. That's what that is that's opinions. That isn't work ethic. That's opinions. That's you obviously not being too thrilled that this is happening. That's you obviously not being happy that this is what is going to go down. What we want to hear, what any owner, what any business wants, is when you say, hey, we're going to do this, you say, all right, let's do it. Let's get this done. Let's knock this out. See, that shows work ethic. See, if you want to pinpoint, I can tell you, I can give you one big secret. I can give you a secret on how in your staff, because a lot of times we get the question of, how do I know if I should fire this person or let this person go? I don't know. Maybe they haven't done enough wrong things. I'll tell you the easy one. I'll tell you the easiest way is if you give someone a task, if you tell someone what to do and their response is an eye roll, fire them. It's just that easy. If their response is a shrug of the shoulders, if their response is a sarcastic reply, if their response is a whatever, yeah, it's time for them to go. That's opinion over work ethic. And what I want is work ethic over opinion. I want when you say do something, I want them to be like, yeah, let's do this. I want to do that. I don't want to just want to do it. I want to do it right. I want to do it perfectly. I want to do it right every single time. I don't want to just, well, if you say so. No. That's opinion. See, if you start thinking your opinion is what matters, then all of a sudden you can start choosing and dictating the level at which things can be done. And pretty soon, rather than perfection, you start just going for as is. You just going for getting by. You just start doing whatever you think will just check the mark off the sheet of paper. Which is one of the reasons, like in our own company, why we are not a fan of checklists. Because checklists are great for people who like doing minimums. That's what checklists are. It's saying, what is the bare minimum that you will allow me to get away with here? And give me a checklist of those things, because I'm not going to go over and above for you. Hate to be honest with you, but that's what a checklist says. That's exactly how a checklist works. But see, that's why if you want to be a leader, if you want to be someone who changes this world, if you want to be someone who impacts people and be someone who not only builds not just a relationship with your employees and builds a strong bond and a strong team, if you want to be someone who actually works their way up, what you have to realize is that even when you're asked questions, your questions should be based off of your work ethic, not based off of your opinions. Because let's be honest, nobody wants to clean. Nobody wants to do the junk stuff. Nobody wants to do the pain stuff. Nobody likes it. You realize that even in my own job, there's a lot that goes into a conference. There's a lot that goes into a speech. There's a whole lot of junk stuff that I have to do that gets ready for the fun talk stuff. There's stuff that wasn't prepared there. But it's not a matter of my opinion. It's not a matter of what I want to do or what I'd like to do. What matters is the work ethic. And if you see the work ethic and you understand the work ethic, then you know that it's going to get done. And you know when I say I'm showing up, I'm going to give the best speech you've heard, I'm going to do that because that's the work ethic. And that's what you have to have in your job. You have to have the solid focus on when the boss or anybody, any person in the office says, hey, we need to do this. You're like, yeah, let's go. Let's do this. I'm ready. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to fire up. It doesn't matter. You can even be the boss and you can be the one that's more worried about opinions than work ethic. See, if the people under you start to think that your opinions matter more than the work ethic, then they will start thinking their own opinions matter more than the work ethic. See, if they see that you take your business system and you don't use the business system and you don't listen to your coach and you don't do what they say, then they don't start to think that you have a better way. They think that your opinion matters more. And if your opinion matters more than the system that they're told to follow as well, what it really means is that their opinion now matters. I just hit you with heaviness right there. I hit you with everything I got right there because that's exactly where things start to go wrong. This is where opinions start to creep in and destroy businesses because rather than us all working on our work ethic and focusing on our strong work ethic, we too many times start focusing on our opinions. We roll our eyes. You don't even have to say it. You don't even have to voice it. You can, okay. Whatever. If you're watching this, you can see all the body movements I'm doing. You can see all the... You can see it all, man, because that's what it is. If you see that stuff going on behind the scenes, those are the people that got to go because those people value their opinion more than their work. And I only value the work ethic. I've told you in so many different things, the thing that matters most to me is the results. The results is what matters. The results is what we need to focus on. It's what we need to do. But the results can't happen if all the business becomes is a competition of opinions, is a collection of different ideas and different thoughts. And what that means is it becomes different levels of prosperity, different levels of acceptance, different levels of what we think is right. And all that means, I can boil it down to you in one very simple phrase and one simple thought. All that means is that the customer that you're supposed to be there for isn't focused on right now. You don't care about them. You don't care about their experience. You don't care about what we're doing here. You don't even care about how nice things are, how good it is, because you're too caught up in your opinion. If you want to be awesome, drop the opinion. Focus on the work ethic. That's it for this one. I'm going to start a new series after this. This next series coming up is going to be different. It's going to be fun, though. I promise you that. It's going to be fun. It's going to kind of push you to think differently, and that's what we want to keep doing. We want to continue doing. I'm going to take some of the text messages you've been sending me, and I'm going to work them into this series. It's really kind of gave me a push to do this. So that's coming for you, coming this next week. So super, super pumped to start that series for you too. So that's going to be a great one. You're going to really like that one. I know you'll get a lot if you just take it for what it is and understand this, if you understand what I'm doing and follow along. If you'd like to have any more questions, me to cover anything else, feel free to text me about anything. Doesn't matter what. 941-202-6259. 941-202-6259. You can see it down on the screen. It's down below there. You can also follow me on Instagram and Facebook at Ryan K. Maule, RyanKMaule. Check my book out if you haven't bought it yet. Get it for your kids. Christmas is coming, man. It'll be here before you know it. It's a great one. If you order it at RyanKmaule.com, I will personally sign it and write a letter to your kid for you. I'll even throw in a bookmark for the kids. So that's available now. Get it. You can't get that through Amazon. You can get it on Amazon, Kindle, and Nook. It gets there very quick, obviously, because they do it. You don't have to pay shipping because they're big and fancy. But with me, if you want to do it, you pay for the book plus the shipping and handling, and that's it. And I'll get it out to you. So that's it. I want to do one last thing. I've kind of left it out. But I want to end I want to start doing this kind of regularly now. If you know, we have a new app on Integrity Doctors. If you're a chiropractor or in chiropractic at all, download our app, Integrity Doctors Connect. And on that, we have a prayer team. I lead a prayer team. I lead a prayer every single Monday morning at 8:30 a.m. It's live streamed into the app. But what I want to start doing, because I do believe that all of this confidence, everything that I have and everything that we do is built on God's power. I'm going to start ending every single one of these talks. Every single podcast, I'm going to end with a short prayer. Just telling you right now, because I just think it's the right thing. I think it's what I would do. And I've felt great about doing this prayer team. It's really been a huge help for me. And I think, why not? Why not do it some more places? So if you're ready with it, I just want to tell you right now, I love you. I appreciate you. You are awesome. And I want to go to God to finish it out. God, thank you so much for today. Thank you for all these awesome people who listen. Thank you for all these awesome people who follow and do what the right thing is to do, because they care not just about themselves. They care not just about the people, but they care about how they represent you, Lord. Thank you so much for everything. Please bless them. Please be with them. Please lift them up. And please show them the awesomeness that you have for them. In your name we pray. Amen. Thanks for watching, everybody. God bless you. I will see you here next week.
For more awesomeness, visit RyanKmaule.com or follow him on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Ryan K. Maule. Until next time, keep smiling and remember, you are awesome.